And here's Rick and Crystal with the Rick and Crystal Show.
There we go. Hi everybody, this is Rick and Crystal Show, and I'm Rick.
Hi. I'm Crystal.
And we wanted to tell you about the pedestal arcade we finally got done after like a month. I'm gonna put a picture on our video that I saw on eBay. You know, I've been buying train stuff, so I saw on eBay they had some pedestals that, you know, you would stand at or sit in on a stool and you could play your arcade games, the buttons, the joysticks, and they were all custom built and they were nice. They were like $250 to $300, $350, you know. And I thought, I told Crystal I could probably make one cheaper than that, and I did. And I wanted to show you how I did it. And we already had the Pandora set up from DIY Retro Arcade. We got a kit and had it in an arcade one-up cabinet, the Mortal Kombat. But it was so tiny, it was hard to play, and I didn't even try it because I didn't enjoy it. So this one is has much more room, and it's got a 50-inch screen from an old TV we had. And
I like it so far.
yeah, and it was fun doing the challenging cuts and putting on the trim. We've never done that, and so some things I'm not happy with, the lighting, and I got to replace a joystick, but I just think I would have had to buy the joystick anyway.
Well, the reason I said so far was because I really want the blue buttons. I really want the blue.
Yeah, you'll see what happened with that.
Yeah.
But that's it. We just want to make a short intro and get right into it. Okay? Anything else?
Nope, that's all.
We've been hammering the pinball machine, you know, Legends pinball every day, you know. The other day I had 160 million.
Yeah, you did.
It was great. It was really great.
I never do that good.
Just sometimes you get those balls and you get it. You're in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
You just get in the zone. Okay. Well, thanks for watching this, and I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and leave some comments. I'll get back to you. And this is Rick and Crystal. Thanks. Bye. Okay, here we are. I have to mute the TV. I'm watching Live Golf. It's a Saturday, but I'm drilling my holes. Got one crooked. But I want to tell you this step bit. I've got a set of them here. I've used them before. I just want to tell you when I drill with this, when you drill down, sometimes if you rock it gently, it helps to dig in and bite and work its way down. But remember on these bits, don't drill all the way through because your buttons will fall right through. It's my joystick. I got 6 buttons, and then I'm gonna do the second player, and then we do the coin and 2-player buttons and stuff. Then all the Pandora stuff I took out. This whole box right there, I've got to hook it all up in there. Yeah, but as you can see, I got the frame done. Didn't have any paint, unfortunately, so I put stain on it. But the most important part to me is the top. I'm not going to cut any corners. I'm going to, you know, make it into an oval. I'm not going to do that until I get my trim. I've looked around. I found some, you know, that shiny silver trim, the stainless, the chrome look trim. I like that. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to do something on the corners up here. And then we thought about maybe underneath here just a, you know, like a 8-foot strip of lighting underneath, blue lighting. That'd be cool. But I just wanted to show you these holes. I bought this off Amazon probably 2 years ago. It was like $12 20, 30 bucks, you know. But, you know, you need certain tools to work on things. That's just how it is. If you're a homeowner, you know that. You buy these oddball tools and you use them once a year or once every couple of years, you know, like a sump pump. I got a brand new sump pump. It's like a year old. I've used it, what, 2 years old. I used it once, you know, but it's there if you need it. It's just how it is, guys. Yeah, it's a quiet day on a Saturday, just working here, watching golf. It rained. We finally get some rain. We're in a drought. My wife's on vacation. Just me and these animals down there. Waffles, waffles, hi Waffles, hi Jasmine. There they are. And the kitty's somewhere around here, laying around, being Miss Casual. Okay, we'll get back to it, and I'll keep working on this. Thanks a lot. Okay, everyone, we're back. We're done with the holes, using the bit off of our little step bits here. And I did screw up here on my button, but you know, who cares? I want to tell you, I spread this out. I wanted plenty of room for 2 people, you know. I'm a grown man, you know, my family, we're not 110 pounds, you know. I wanted plenty of room. So I've got 3 buttons up here, 6 and 6, and I'm gonna put the joysticks in. I've got some hinges for this topper to do that. I wanted to show you when I drill these holes. This is my experience, okay? You can watch somebody else if you want, but this is my experience. This step bit, as you can see, I drilled all the way down to, I don't know if you can see no, you can't see my finger, way down to the base here, you know, the biggest part of it, not all the way through. Do not drill all the way through. Your buttons will fall right through, okay? Like drill to that base. Right here is what I'm saying. Like right here. Drill, you know, you start here, drill all the way down to the base, get close to it. Yeah, if I was you, I'd just check. Stop here, check your button, drill a little bit more until you get the right, but do not drill through with this or your buttons won't even fit, and then you're kind of screwed. I wanted to tell you, I got some sandpaper. I got a couple sanders, you know, electric, and I cut a piece of sandpaper in a little cone, and I put it through here. If a button was just a little too snug, and I just, you know, did the circular motions to get, because it's so important, you know. I mean, I don't mind a button that's a 1/2 inch screwed up, you know, that's okay, we can live with that, but you gotta have buttons, they can't fall through, you know. So that's where we are right now. I got the golf show muted so I don't get in trouble for that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Definitely I do the corners, I gotta do the corners and the trim, but for my God, I gotta show you guys under here. See, so we've got all our buttons and everything, and I mean, I just got to put everything in there. The Pandora, the power distribution, the sound system, wire up all the buttons, and they're all lighted, so that's 4 wires on each button, but we'll get to that. And if you've done this before, you know how to do buttons. So simple. All right, talk to you in a little bit. Hi everybody, I have to mute this. I'm watching Star Trek, so we don't want any copyrights. That's the little puppy down there. So yeah, I got the buttons done. What I've been messing around with now is, you know, I had to put that's the tapes holding that. I've got those glued up. I take the tape off, but there's a power supply. You know, that's all ran down to our power cord down there. We'll put in there, and got to hook everything up. I got some buttons on the front, some old buttons I had. They're those red ones with the plastic washers, kind of like a, you know, a regular button. The only thing really is I got to sit here and do you know, wire everything back up on the JAMA harness, and then put it in the, where's our Pandora? Put it in our Pandora. Trying to talk my wife into getting the Pandora 10th anniversary because it has Nintendo 64 games on it, which I'm really excited for. Right, guys? Right. Jasmine the Doberman's pouting in there. My wife's on vacation till Monday. But this is our headway so far. I got speakers on the side, for the side. I think it'll give it a good sound field, you know. I used to love having stereos when I was younger. I finally got out of them about 10 or 15 years ago. Just, you get tired of chasing speakers and everything, right? You know, the best sound. But I had these buttons here. I put those on. They're wired up. But we'll, I was lucky enough to have 2 joysticks with the 5-pin because some of them, you know, I don't, what is it, 4-pin, 6-pin? Yeah, some of them, I just, you know, they won't work on these cords. I would love to get a trackball and put on here because it has a trackball input for the Pandora, but it's like a USB. And I don't know about you guys, but I've seen trackballs all over the place. They've got a lot more wires than a USB, so if I can figure that one out, that'd be cool. But the only thing I'm concerned about is maybe up here, putting a brace, a center brace, you know, just 2 before in the center, in case people lean on it. I think that'd be a good idea. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and hopefully this glue will set up, you know. I want to keep my double-sided tape because that stuff is really awesome. I've already bought, so this is my 3rd roll. I got that from 19K Fox. I watched him and yeah, you know, on P-Dubs and old Michael B. the Games. He doesn't do a lot of modding. He is now, but he didn't in the past. And I watched Congress for a while, but I do like Evil Genius Entertainment. It's this blonde-headed guy with glasses. It's pretty good. But anyway, that's where we are so far. So I'll get to work on this and crash later. Thanks for watching. Well, it's done. I got some wiring issues with the buttons, but that's what it looks like. I'm gonna drill a hole. I got the toggle switch I'm gonna put up here. It's just a little tiny switch, turns off all the lights and everything, so they're not burning all the time. Everything works and everything. I gotta get under here and screw some of the wires. Put the speakers on each side. So I had these covers, and under here it's a wiring from hell. You can see all this. There's a subwoofer. Yeah, wiring from hell. I had to switch out a joystick. Mine's broke. Had no money, had no parts, so did what I could. And I got to work on some button issues and secure the front and the top underneath there. But yeah, and the trim and the corners, but for the most part, the hard work's done. That's it. Move the TV over, all that shit, but I'll show you what it looks like with the stool. That's what it looks like with the stool. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye. Hello, everyone. My wife suggested using this bowl for the corners, and that's what I'm doing. As you can see, I use the bowls on the corners to make a nice smooth cut. And I'm using my jigsaw here, and the blade is for this type of material. It's making a good cut. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna lightly sand this, and then we have our chrome trim. This is about $20 on Amazon. So I'm gonna finish cutting these, and then we're gonna put that chrome trim on and let it set. Talk to you soon. And make sure you always vacuum up your sawdust. Okay, we got the chrome on. Crystal's wiping everything off. The only problem I'm having is, as you can see, it's like a 1/16 of an inch too short. It's 1/2 inch, so I'm gonna touch this up with these. I've got these wood markers. Just touch up the front. You'll never see that, but the glue is pretty sticky on there. But we went ahead and put some Gorilla Glue on it a little bit, and then put that on there. We're trying to keep it up, but it does look pretty nice, and it's getting there. Next step is lights and the corner trim, and then that's about it. It should be done. The buttons should be coming from DIY Retro Arcade. Shane always takes care of us. They're a great little company. Do-it-yourself Retro Arcade. That's where I get all my parts. All right, we'll be back soon. All right, well, this is it. This is it. The buttons came, and I ordered 12 red instead of 6 red and 6 blue, so got to do the reorder the blue buttons. But this is it. This is the whole stand. The curved corners, and the speakers are on the side. We did the chrome molding, the ball tops. This is the table. I've got some turtle buttons and some World Combat buttons, but up here on our top, player 1, player 2, and coin button. And here's the switch for the lights. Turn them on and off. And here's the volume. This is for the lights underneath. They didn't come out as good as I wanted them to, so we're gonna rework those, but I want you to remember this is a very cheap upgrade. Very cheap, very cheap. That's OSB, you know, it's cheaper than plywood. The chrome trim was 20 bucks, you know. The buttons were what they were, but it turned out really great. My wife likes it, my son likes it, lives here, you know, the kids like it, Alice likes it, and the dog likes it. Tiger? Tiger?
Tiger.
Where is Tiger? Right. But that's it. I think this, not counting the Pandora box itself, you have to have that and the power supply, you know, and the JAMA harness that goes in with like 100 freaking wires. But you already have to have that. But you can buy that kit on the DIY Retro Arcade site. They got them for close to 300, 200 something. You can buy the whole kit. They'll give you everything. But see, I've got speakers. I don't need speakers, and just needed some of the buttons and everything. But that's it. I think the pedestal, you can stand here, you can pull up a stool, and you can play the games, you know. And we, like a lot of people, we had a 50-inch TV laying around. But you know, it's plenty of room for 2 grown adults to play, and it's very cheap at the hardware store at Menards. Very cheap for the wood. I'm going to show you in the back. It's just a simple 2x4 frame. Look back here. Wait, do I have a? Yeah, it's kind of dark back there. Do we have a? How do I get the sun? How do I get the light? I don't know. It's too dark back here to be seen. You can't see anything back there. Yeah, there's the buttons and all the wiring, but it's just a 2x4 frame and OSB, and I've supported it with some little brackets where it needs to be, you know. And I still want to make the top where it raises up. Right now it's just locked down on the back, but I'd like to make it where it raises up. My God, that'd be easy to work on. But that's it. We've got to replace this joystick with another sandwall. I think it's I think I got it mixed up with my other joysticks from the At Games Legend Mini I got in December. We got it on sale and the joystick didn't work. And come to find out, there's like 2 sides, either the up and down or left and right. The contacts weren't working, they weren't there, but it didn't work at all. So I replaced it and it worked fine. But I think this is the one that I took out that was jacked up. So we got to get another joystick, a 5-pin. But that's about it. It's a really cheap upgrade. The corners were easier to make. My wife, you know, I was going to do all the figuring. My wife came up with one of our mixing molds and said, "Look at that, put it right here," and it did. It made perfect corners. And we glued the chrome trim on, and we started the seam at the back, you know, wrapped it around, glued it, and then went back here and cut it, and it came out really nice. The only thing I do next time is use a thicker one. This is 1/2 inch. But I got it off Amazon. But yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, and if you like this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. We try and make content. Sometimes it takes a while for all the parts and everything. But again, thanks for watching. Bye.